Hi there everybody, my name's Kelly and today I'm going to take you through a 20-minute workout called Total Body Blast Express. So if you're familiar with my classes at the YMCA, this is a portion of the high intensity interval work that we normally do. Today's format will start with a quick and easy warm-up and then we'll move on to the interval work. It will be 4 minutes of a Tabata, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 3 minutes of an EMOM, which is every minute on the minute, so you'll do 3 rounds of that work. We then have a 2-minute AMRAP where you do as many rounds as possible, finishing with a 1-minute cardio blast of your cardio exercise of choice. So after that, we'll do a brief cool down, get our heart rates back to normal, and then you can carry on with your day. Thanks so much for joining me for today's workout. All you're going to need is your body weight, a mat if you would like, maybe a bottle of water and a towel to dry off, and that's it. Let's get started. So we're going to start with our warm-up. Let's just do a nice and easy good morning. So take your feet a little bit wider than hip width. Take a deep breath in, roll your shoulders back, reach forward as you send your hips toward the back of the room. Hold it there for just a second and stand tall. So each time, I want you to exhale, send your hips back, inhale and lift. Do a couple more of those. You should be feeling this in the backs of your legs, maybe up and near your glute region. Keep a slight bend in your knee, put your weight in your heels, and lift. Let's do one more of those. And then we'll move on to squats. Nice and easy, sit your weight back into your heels, push the knees out, and rise. Let's go through just a few of those. You might be feeling some popping in your hips and your knees. That's all totally normal as we're working out the kinks. This last time, come on down and hold your squat. Take a deep breath in. Now take your right elbow inside your right knee. Lift the left hand up toward the ceiling and reach. Come on back to center. Left elbow inside your left knee. Right hand reaches up, opening the chest and coming back. All right, next up, start a nice and easy march. We'll start to get our heart rates up in preparation for that interval work. So what I want you to do here is alternate a 1, 2, 3 and hold. So 1, 2, 3 and hold. 1, 2, 3 and hold. Brace your abs, drive your knee up, and hold it. You might find this a little challenging for your balance, that's all right. We're just making those mind-muscle connections here. 1, 2, 3, let's do that 2 more times. Great job. Next up, just alternate a toe tap. We want to lengthen through the hamstrings, reaching opposite hand, out in front to touch toward your toes. Hope everybody's feeling good today. Let's do 3 more of these. 2 and 1 time. Bring it to a nice and easy jog. If you need to adjust your mat like me, go ahead and straighten it out and come back to your jog. Next up, I'll turn to the side for our next exercise. I want you to start bringing your heels towards your butt. Pick up a little speed if you can. Now come back to top face front again. High knees. And last little bit to get our arms nice and warm. Let's take this to a jumping jack. 1 up top, 1 to the front. Crisscross the arms in front. And if you need a lower impact option here, you can always step and tap instead. And last one. Way to go. We're going to call ourselves good and warm now and move on to our first round of intervals. So 2 exercises. We will be doing 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Your first move is a squat jump. Load, lift, and the heels come off the floor. Every time you land, you want knees pressing out, weight back in your heels. If that jump is not in your workout today, you can do a squat with the heel lift. Second exercise is a plank with a shoulder step. So you come into plank position, shoulders over hands, Feet a little bit wider for stability, and alternate tapping your opposite shoulder. We can do this from the knees, or you can choose simply to hold a plank for 20 seconds. So like I said, those are your 2 exercises. We'll go through 4 rounds of each, giving us a full Tabata.
Squat jumps.
Let's begin. 20 seconds here. Make sure you're sitting your hips back. Make sure you're landing nice and soft, knees bent. And if you want to take that lower option, sit back,
3,
raise your hands,
1.
time. Let's transition down to the mat. Next exercise is that plank with a shoulder tap. I'll come at an angle so you can see. We want hands under shoulders, feet wide, alternating that tap. Trying not to let your hips rotate at all. Abs braced hard, slow and steady. Remember, you have the option to do this from your knees.
3, 2,
and time.
rest.
Back to the top. We'll go back to your squat jump.
3, 2,
And begin.
squat jumps.
So in a Tabata, there really is no easing in. Right from the get-go, you're pushing as hard as you can. You want max effort for your 20 seconds.
3, 2,
And time. Come on, back down.
rest.
Use these 10 seconds in between rounds to catch your breath. Set up for the next bit of work.
2, 1.
Nice wide base.
Shoulder tap.
Eyes toward the front of your mat. Keeping your neck neutral. And brace abs hard.
3, 2, 1.
Awesome work, guys. We're halfway through the Tabata. Coming back to your squat jump. Make sure you've got those feet wide.
3,
Deep breath.
1. Squat jumps.
Those of you looking for more of a challenge, try to sit lower each time you hit your squat.
3, 2,
And time.
rest.
And for anybody who wants an extra challenge, when you're doing your plank with the shoulder tap, you are welcome to add a push-up.
3, 2, 1.
So you can
Plank with shoulder tap.
tap, lower, and press up. Remember, option to go from your knees, or you can simply hang out here on your plank for the duration of the interval.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
One more set of each, guys. Just a forewarning, if you're adding push-ups to your plank tap, we've got more push-ups coming later.
2, 1.
Last set,
Squat jumps.
squat jumps. Really dig deep. This is your last set, so I want you to lean back, put the weight in your heels, and explode up. Hold on, 2, and time. One more time with your plank shoulder taps. Come on down. Are you adding in a push-up this set?
3, 2, 1.
Let's go for no wobble. Be as still as you can. From your shoulders all the way to your hips. If we're doing this right, the core should be fired up.
3,
2,
1.
and time.
Recover 45 seconds.
All right, so we have 45 seconds till our next round of work. Take this time to get a sip of water, maybe towel off, and I'll explain the next set. EMOM, every minute on the minute. You have 1 minute of work. It's 5 burpees, 5 inchworms, 5 push-ups. So we all know a burpee, squat, plank, squat, and stand. An inchworm, you walk yourself out to a push-up position, and you walk back. Your push-up can be on your knees or your toes. 5, 5, 5. If you finish within a minute, you'll rest until you hear the timer starting the next round. Come and meet me on your mat. If you're doing a modified burpee today,
3,
we can touch and lift.
EMOM round 1.
5 burpees to your inchworm. Keep the legs straight. Walk to plank. Legs still straight. Come to standing. So we want to hit the backs of the legs with this movement and the core as you hold that plank for just a second. Normally I have you guys in class to keep me honest on my reps. I'm going to have to count on myself today. And one more. Once you finish your 5th inchworm, down to the mat for push-ups. Your choice, knees or toes. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. When you finish your 5th, you can rest for the remainder of the interval.
3.
There it is, right back to it. 5 burpees.
Round 2.
Remember, if you're not doing the full burpee today, take a big squat and reach. That can be lifting up to your toes. That can be a full jump, whichever works better for you today. And maybe we work our way up to that full burpee. Again, if those people want a bigger challenge, try a chest to floor burpee with a push-up. 5, 5, 5 once again. Once you finish your burpees, back to your inchworm. Give a little pause when you hit your plank, just to activate your abdominals. And if you don't make it, all 5 of each exercise before the round ends, that's okay. Take a quick break, jump in when you're ready.
3, 2.
One more round.
Aim on round 3.
Back to your burpees. This is the last set. 5. 5 inchworms. So by now I would expect a little bit of fatigue is setting in. You're more than halfway through your workout. And this is where we gotta start digging a little bit deeper. Knees or toes for those 5 push-ups and you are done with this set. If you finish in time, you get to rest. Check in, see how you're feeling. As you're finishing up this last set, it's another great opportunity.
3, 2.
And 1, there's your last round.
Recover 45
45 seconds while we get ready for the next interval. We're down to 2 minutes. 4 minutes of Tabata, 3 minutes of every minute on the minute. Now we got 2 minutes of the AMRAP, as many rounds as possible. Here's the deal. I want you to do single leg glute bridges. 5 on each side. 5 right leg, 5 left leg. Then flip over, 20 mountain climbers. And that will be 10 each leg. Knees close to the floor, shoulders over your hands. And then we finish with 10 reverse crunches. Try not to rock your body. We want to lift and extend out. Lift and extend, bracing the abs really hard here. So,
3,
10,
2.
20, and 10. Let's do these together. Right leg, 5 glute bridges. Left leg, 5. Flip it over, mountain climbers, it's 20 total, which is 10 each leg. So drive the knees up towards your thumbs. When you finish, roll it over to your back, and you've got 10 reverse crunches. We want to avoid putting the hands underneath the tailbone. Keep them out to the side. Lift the hips, brace and straighten. Lift, brace and straighten. My option here would be to bend the knees and just do taps toward the floor for 10. Either way, we're focusing our work on our lower abdominals. Bracing abs hard, pushing belly button toward the floor. When you finish with your 10 reverse crunches, we come right back to those single leg glute bridges. So keep one heel close to your butt, bend the opposite knee, squeeze your cheeks and lift 5 each side. We're going for as many of these as we can do in 2 minutes. The mountain climbers, 20 total, that's 10 each leg. Set up first. If you need to slow this down, 1, 2, that's perfectly fine. If you're going for speed, you're going to try to keep the hips stable, keeping the knees close to the floor, shoulders active, and pull back from your ears. And back to your reverse crunches. And time. Grab behind your knees. We've got 1 round left, guys, and it's our cardio blast. My whiteboard here says jumping lunges. If you're up for the challenge of jumping lunges, you're alternating, dropping the back knee toward the floor, hopefully getting the front knee and back knee to 90 degrees. If those jumping lunges aren't in your workout today, a good option are scissors. If you'd rather straight up jog, run high knees, whatever option works for you, cardio, you could do jump rope. Anything you feel like is going to challenge you and your heart rate for 1 minute's time. So I'll call this one Pick Your Poison. You choose your cardio exercise, and let's do this together for 1 minute to finish off our workout.
3.
Here we go.
2, 1. 1 minute cardio blast.
If you're choosing jumping lunges, you'll get that added benefit of the burn in your quads and your glutes. And if you say, whew, that first 15 seconds of jumping lunges was too much, you know what? Bring it up to the scissors, keeping your heart rate up, working similar muscle groups, taking out a little bit of the intensity. If you feel you need to pull back, fast feet, keep swinging the arms, keeping the heart rate up. Any of those movements, totally fine. If you're a jumper, maybe you want to jump rope. A minute is a long time to be doing any exercise, but feel free to switch it up if you would like. My quads got a little bit of a rest, so I'll come back to those jumping lunges.
Three,
2, and time. Let's cool this down for just a couple minutes. If you want to grab a sip of water and grab your towel, bring it to your mat. My studio doesn't have a fan today. Let's slow things down a little bit. Take your feet wide. Let's just go through some deep breathing. Bend your knees, lift your arms. Exhale, come down to a squat. Lift. Two more like that. Stretching out the calves. We did some jumping today. Let's take your back heel down. Lean your body weight forward, pressing your back heel toward the floor. And if you'd like here, you can round out your arms like you're getting a big bear hug, opening up the muscles across your upper back. Bring your back foot in slightly. We're going to straighten out the front leg. Lift the toes, slip the hips back. You should feel this in your hamstring and still your calf. You can add some toe taps here if you like. And we'll switch sides. Front leg now becomes your back leg. Pushing the heel down. Shifting the body weight slightly forward. Take your thumbs behind your back this time. Open up your chest and pull your hands down toward the floor. If you'd like a deeper stretch, raise your eye gaze toward the ceiling. Heart rate should be coming back to normal now. Let's bring your back foot in. Straighten out the front leg. Lift the toes. Slip the hips back. We want to keep the chest lifted here, a nice flat back. Put the emphasis on stretching the hamstring and the calves. Little toe taps if you'd like. Bring feet together. Slowly lower everything. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and slowly rise. Letting your head be the last thing to come up. Couple shoulder rolls here. Once again, my name is Kelly. This was Total Body Blast Express. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today, and enjoy the rest of your day.